Hello everyone, I am Sacred and thank you for joining me. First off, before we start, I want to show you with which mods I will be playing. Called Puppets, U4 map font, increase resources, changes cost belly, just not to wait half a year, which is just stupid in my opinion. Map tweaks, just a better map mount. More colorful arrows. Their transfer tool, and this, the most important one, the Swedish Empire Reborn. It is quite fun to play and quite OP to be honest, so I thought let's go ahead and make a new scenario. Look, we even get Swedish custom loading screens. Well, the scenario will be that we'll play as Sweden. I mean, you'll see how OP the mod is actually in a bit, but I don't know, we have no music or whatever, but the difference will be that we'll actually, let's just go ahead first. Custom rules will be random, so everything will be random. We'll play on regular, and yeah, that should be fine. Let's just go ahead as the Konungar i Sverige. And yeah, let's change colors. So, the scenario will be the following. First, I want to redesign the map of Europe, at least to make the game more interesting. So Belgium will cease existing, or I don't have own research thing anyway, so Belgium will cease existing as a state. Luxembourg as well. Luxembourg and Wallonia will be a core territory of the French Republic, and it will belong to the French state. Transfer. And, well, Vlaanderen will be a core of the Netherlands, and it will belong to the Dutch. Transfer. And the Belgian, but the difference will be that Swedish colonies will be, I mean, that because of French expansionism, you know, the treaty, if you played Victoria 2, there was a Treaty of London where Belgium got independence. One option was that Belgium would have become separated, split between the Netherlands and between the French. But that never happened because of the British opposition to that. Let's just go and think that that happened, and that's why, well, Britain and France aren't still the best mates. And also that France annexed Catalonia in a bloody struggle against the Spanish. There we go. But for that reason, the United Kingdom didn't support French, the UK supported Swedish colonies. And that's why all of the French colonies are actually Swedish colonies. Not core state, but still they are Swedish colonies. And more importantly, but still France didn't go empty-handed. The Belgian colonies are French colonies. There we go. So yeah, that is how Europe looks like. So, yeah, we'll play as Sweden, but now we possess a strong colonial empire, a vast dominion to rule the world with. That's it. We also got a tiny boost, but you see, we just have 39 factories. That isn't really much. I mean, UK, Germany, or even Poland is nearly equal our strength. So yeah. And France is, well, an even bigger major nation here, how you see. And well, the Netherlands, they are also quite stronger than before. Yep, it's actually quite interesting. Well, the French have now 9 military factories, so they may be opposition to Germany right now. Let's see how it's gonna happen. So, the first thing we'll do is voila. This year, an election will be held in Sweden. With rising extremist policies, the outcome is clear, it says. And I'll expand my my experts. First, military factories. Let's get these provinces, and I want also to get a bigger infrastructure, since we have lots of resources here in Lapland. Just look to this extreme amount of resources, so it's really worth maximizing out Lapland. In that sense, I'll focus on, let's see, let's export equipment. I want to get a transport line. All that will all go down. My intention is to rival the British fleet. Yes, to rival the British fleet, yes. Unlikely as it may sound like, that is my very well intention. We'll need lots of infantry equipment. Instead, well, I don't want to focus too much on them, but we have to, since we have a huge colonial empire. And the best way to protect it is with, well, you know, complete with lots of fortress groups. Let's get the basic research done. I'm not sure if I've selected that random policy thingy. Did I actually forgot. Did I select that? I'm not sure actually. I think I did. I should have, but Britain is going. Come on, it should be something else. But well, whatever. Alright, so next one will be fascism. We'll get the spirit of Sverige. What we should do as well is we should go ahead and get the fascist demagogue. And why is the UK just going democratic? I made it random, but now the UK will go democratic. It's fine for me. Let's see if there will be, well, random changes. Well, the Spanish Civil War is going on, and I think who is gonna win this one? Well, the Republicans lose their army there, so it's most likely the fascists winning it once more. Let's see. Current wars. Spanish Civil War. Yeah. Computing. We got. There you go. Well, Europe looks kinda different, doesn't it? France lost all of their colonies, but they still have a French Congo. No, it's not Belgian Congo, it's French Congo. But Sweden rules over a huge colonial empire. Swedish Africa, Swedish Indochina, and well, yep. It's. I won't release any subjects. Sweden will exert direct rule over the colonies, let's say. Yeah, direct rule over the colonies. I won't allow any notion of independence. It won't. It's not an option. So, let's get the Svensk Kulager. Let's say, with wingspan, with smooth roll, self-aligning radial ball bearing is one of Sweden's most successful inventions. Alright. That's the correct. Fine. Just interesting to see France owning more than the core territories, because it's quite a rare sight, isn't it? Now, French Catalonia being a core state, well, the French shouldn't suffer with manpower so much. So Germany, I suppose, get ready to get crushed under the might of the French armed forces. Yeah. But if France would extend the Maginot Line to these two provinces, then they'd actually have a good chance of repelling German attacks, but you know the AI, I don't think they are gonna do that actually, so most likely not. Well, let's see, we have an election in 1936. We just need to reach a popularity of 40%, then we can do the fascist Staatscoup, which we'll do. Well, actually, look, we can decide here of doing this path or this path. This path is far superior since we'll actually get, oh well, wait, 20% construction speed or 5 civilian factories. Well, both are actually quite good, but I think I want to go for the plus 5 civilian factories first. Health. Well, the Dutch also have a quite strong colonial empire, to say the least. Okay, well, not so strong, maybe they have, yeah, just the Dutch East Indies. Let's see, it's Mexico. Oh, they are going fascist. Fascist. Okay, alright. The world is turning towards fascism even more and more. Ireland is, you know, make a change. Hungary is sadly not going for the restoration of Austria-Hungary, which would be quite interesting, but they sadly don't go. Rather the fascists than the communists. Now we have a popularity of 40% already, so actually I can go ahead and make the fascists Staatscoup right now. Yeah, the action has been held, unfortunately. That's why we got the event as well. Our fleet, yeah. Our ships are quite shite. I think cruisers is the only best thing we can use. Actually, I want to go ahead and stockpile up my convoys. So we're gonna do this. Increase our stockpile of convoys to get ready for a possible war against the British Empire. But I don't think this will happen because it will result in Sweden losing most of the colonial possessions, most likely. I don't know why, but France, they should send their units back to their mainlands. Are they planning to do it? Come on, France, why? Yeah, they still have the units there. Well, I mean, I could hack to France and make them just go back. No, the AI should do it by itself, so, yeah. Also, should we give Portugal one more state? No, let's leave the head of Europe how it is. I mean, if a war happens, we might just align it. Now the fascists, it's gonna happen right now. Oop. I'll get superior firepower doctrine because that is what we want. The artillery, and I want certainly more artillery. Yeah, more artillery. For now, we have 11 civilian, 11 military factories, so that is, I think, alright, not too bad. Well, I think to support the highest infrastructure against a possible war with the Third Union, we'd have to expand our infrastructure into that region. So I think a good thing would be actually maybe to also build civilian factories, even not if it's much, just a few. Will certainly be useful, I think. So I'm gonna do that. That's civilian factories. There. Fascist assault divisions form. Only traitors to the country have anything to fear. There we go. I mean, the fascist Stadt coup is gonna happen right now after 5 days. And one. There we go. The fascists overthrow Per Albin's government and install Sven Olof Lindholm as Sweden's new ruler. There we go. The NSR we got the 100%. For the future of Sverige, I will go ahead and get Ålandsfrågan. We'll reclaim Åland, and I think Finland is gonna just reject that. We'll at once enact war economy, and we'll enact extensive conscription as well. We only have 10 million people anyways, but we may get more. Just 0.027% of non-core population isn't really much, so we just get like, yeah, like 251 recruited population from this state, which is actually nothing. Oh. Well, Japan declared war on the Japanese People's Republic. Well, so it's the colonists against the imperial government. Well, the imperial government has more units, but I don't think that they are all stationed in the mainland, so the communists may have a good chance of, yeah, making a revolution there. So I have selected that random thing after all, because how you see, it is clearly working. Equipment and also let's get paratroopers. The civil war still going on, a bloody struggle. And France, while they have 20 military factories already, they are becoming a threat to Germany. The French may hold the Germans actually off. I think that they will. And the Dutch, well, I think they have a problem with manpower. Tillbaka till riket. They reclaimed Åland, but Finland denied. Finland returns Åland. After long debates in the Finnish parliament, the Finnish government has agreed to give the Åland Islands back to Sweden. Stability in the Baltic is restored. Åland are vortigen. I have no idea what that means. If you know Swedish, please let me know. Let's get to SacredScout. What we need is actually more divisions. I want to build more military grade, because we need some bloody fortress troops to garrison our vast colonial empire. Well, never mind, actually, this may come later. I may have to first annex the Scandinavian countries into the Swedish realm, so I'm gonna focus on the army building for now. I'm gonna assign a separate line of infantry. Oh, I cannot because I lack the divisions to do so. In the manpower. Let's train them and give them, let's say, offensive infantry and charismatic. You also get skirmisher. Also one for the purple bus. There we go. He will sign, and I want to have more civilian factories for now. We may even rival the British Empire in terms of civilian factories. I mean, we rival... Okay, we don't rival France yet, but well, hey. So I think actually, if history would have been like that, the French would have been considerably stronger than they are in real life. Because they control the industrial region of Catalonia, Wallonia and Luxembourg, and they have an increased population of around 6.5 million people. Nearly 7 more million people. So, yep, I think Germany is gonna get crushed under the heel of the French army. It of course depends on which path Germany does after all, but well, you know. Let's call Marines, and I wanna get some strong heavy ships. Guess I'll get the cruiser, get the KTH, get the extra research slots. Don't have the manpower required yet to do the other focus, so we'll wait for that. I'll grow rubber plantations in Madagascar. Well, wait, and you see, my goal will be to restore, to proclaim Nordic unity. But without the interference of the British army, I think that will be quite difficult. That's why, invade Denmark, we have just one tiny strait. I will train Marines and paratroopers. They will do the job, like Germany did the job with Denmark. We'll do it that way. Norway, Finland. I hope they got yeah. Just we are a industrial powerhouse. Just look us and just look at the other Nordic countries and look to our strength. Swedish Empire, Sverige, but nice. So I don't know for what I'll need my political power. I think yeah, 5% should be enough for now. It even didn't reach 5%, so we can wait. I'll get the captain of industry. Also get the silent workhorse. Yeah, I should get him as well. Industry, that's what we want, and I'll wait. I'll use my boost to get this person in industry 3 instead. That's a bit better pick there. Single company, and I can't go for Unionen, can I? I can just deploy them all. Now I can go ahead and go for Unionen. What does it even say? Let's see, I think... oh, Sweden seeks Norwegian integration. We'll get a call on all of the Norwegian states, so the fate of Norway will be doomed. It's nice. Our army. General push against Norway. And my 17 troops here will make a spearhead in this region to conquer the Norwegian heartland. There we go. Let's go aggressively. This guy will lead them. Well, 5. Attack is 5. Alright, I should have gotten him. Let's actually train that guy. Fine, I don't mind. Well, we assigned a field marshal will help them out. We got a nice air force. They'll do the job quite nicely. Yeah. Probably should be doomed quite fast. We can choose so many things here, so many stuff to research. Let's first get a proper fighter and proper tank. And let's get more civilian factories. Because we'll get many military in a bit after annexing Norway and Finland. That's why I think after this Unionen, did it happen? Unionen. Union restored. Nice, the Union has been restored. Norway accepted. Vara Bröda. Now we are called the United Kingdom of Sweden and Norway. We inherited the entirety of the Norwegian armed forces as well. This is a great day for the Baltic countries. They will be all transferred to Army Training. Except these will be fortress troops, Militärgrade. Separate them out. There we go.
Manöver.
Alright. Okay.
Manöver.
We got 10 here. 10 isn't enough. Now I've got to produce way more. Yeah, delete these divisions. I want to get Marines as well. Use Marines. Can produce 6, so that is fine for me. Also more fortress troops. Yeah. So a total of 40 garrison troops. But the layout will be changed. Instead, I will remove, what is better, cavalry or infantry? I think cavalry. Let's check. Can't compare, can I? Defense, yeah, cavalry is better. Remove. Divisions of 2,000 each. Yep, that's quite nice. Now we have 46 civilian factories. Now the Swedish military production will just skyrocket right now. It skyrockets. Next thing will be Balterna. We get a claim on all of the former Swedish Baltic territories in that way. I think if you declare war against them, the UK will most likely intervene. I'm not sure about that. Ariman will do his duty, so they are staying on the democratic path. The Dutch are also opposing Germany. The French vastly expanding their army. The Spanish nationalists probably poised to conquer back Catalonia. Most likely they won't. Oh, it's a fight. Okay, so with these 10, let's send them to our colonies. Garrison our vital colonies. Even if they don't bring much, you know, we just have to garrison and keep them for the sake of Swedish imperialism. Go. 13. Also Swedish Madagascar. Area Island is important. Djibouti. Also Swedish, what's that? Syria and Lebanon. Also Swedish India. Swedish India. And Swedish Indochina. Also that's it. We also control some territories here. I even don't know what they control. Also this territory. Ours. Everything what is blue, I think I covered most parts, did I? Yeah. I'm just gonna tell them off to deploy right now.
Ja.
Yeah, 40 divisions to garrison our colonies would be alright. I mean, there are only like 42, like 80,000 troops. That's not really much considering the vast territories we own and control. We want to get maybe 15 to garrison our own home soil. Yeah, that's it. 20 do the job. And then, yeah, okay, that's about this. I will, of course, tell them to train. And they don't need a commander, do they? Really? No. I have 2 unders here. You got them, I don't need you. Okay. They will garrison our home territories. How much do we need to garrison it effectively? We need 16. Well, that's not so much. I mean, it will be more at one point. And yes, it has to be 3, and it also gets waste. Expand rubber plantations in Madagascar. And our next goal is what we are doing, Balterna, so we can, yeah, I want to go ahead and crush, I mean reintegrate the Baltic states into Swedish ownership.
Go!
Let's see, my Marines, they Not ready yet. Deploy to Stockholm.
Stelling.
They will, it's the Stockholm will go ahead and go straight for Tallinn and its surroundings. I hope to the north. This commander will lead them. As they're preparing, I'll go ahead. Just if I work, I'll take claimed state Harju. Will they be guaranteed? I don't know. I don't think so, actually. They may be. So we don't know the stance of the allies, but I don't think they will, because let's just hope they won't. We also got the Norwegian fleet. Yeah, we got the Norwegian fleet as well. We have a pretty strong fleet here in the US pursuing the measureless policies. We got 13 heavy cruisers, sailing out a single battleship. Class Lindström. There we go. Got him. He'll do a naval invasion support. And I'll get G. Matthäuskerna or Eget Imperium. I'll go for Eget Imperium, that's better. Yeah, we want maybe to create our own empire. It's finished, and yeah, they have been guaranteed by France, goddammit. What about Latvia? Will Latvia be guaranteed by another nation? Yeah, and what about Lithuania? They probably as well. Yeah. They're all being guaranteed by other nations. That's about that. Well, in the Sally, not so lucky there. I mean, we are pretty strong, so they can guarantee whoever they want. I'll get tons of more artillery. Yeah. Well, we have a manpower of, I mean, 12 million isn't so much, so yeah, we have to be careful about with whom we wage war. We aren't in a position to wage war against the French or against the British at this point. Well, the French, they are growing pretty damn strong. They have 26 to 30 military factories already. So, I mean, Germany, they haven't done any expansion, so I'm really asking myself how they are supposed to beat the French. Yeah. Well, I may actually wage war against Germany. You know, Sweden actually owns part of Pomerania. If we can get Denmark into our realm, then this would be amazing. I don't think we can. At least not without causing the allies to win. Yeah, bloody allies. I also want to have more naval dockyards, so I'm gonna produce some naval dockyards here as well, in these regions. Well, Yugoslavia, they have been guaranteed as well. They are fighting the French, and the French are pushing into Italy quite badly. Don't they want to join the Axis? No, Germany's been helping them out. Germany, really? Are you betraying the Italian ally? Wow. So, goodbye fascism. Wow, so Poland... Wait, Poland seeks body cooperation. Wait. So, they are funding major majority. This, well, if I could invade Poland, then, yeah, but yeah, our army is nowhere, well, not in a position to really be a threat and invade them, unfortunately. Well, let's still get our Marines ready for the tasks. If we get into Poland, the Polish army, they aren't that weak, unfortunately. Into these two provinces, I hope that it works nicely. I have 1.3k artillery. 1.3k artillery. So I'll assign. Wait, I don't have experience. Okay, I have to train my troops, even if they're already trained. I have to train them. Damn it, because speed is the biggest problem, you see. Well, paratroopers could help, but I don't have the special forces cap. God damn it! I'll have to remove one marine division. Right. Yeah. Right with 5. Yeah, I can just get one airborne division. That's not much, but well, I suppose. Better than nothing, isn't it? Plus, yeah, I start on more XP. See, I'll get a sports infantry attack and sound workers. Don't have army attack. I'll go ahead and get army organization, and I'll want to go ahead boost the fascists in the UK, France, and in the USA. Yeah, which really is still enough. Well, look, Mexico turned fascist. Mexican junta. Let them go their own path. The Dutch modernized the Gravellinia, but they aren't producing any new units, so that's the biggest problem. And Germany is just actually doing the answers right now. I'm still wondering why they don't have all the Italians. Italians are struggling quite badly. As well, the French, since they can't push that well, at least who controls? So Italy still controls this vital industrial region. If the French capture it, then they triple the Italian war industry. And the war against Yugoslavia came to a standstill, to a halt, basically. Let's see how the Anschluss goes. Yeah, Germany is far superior than France. Far superior. Far superior. So, yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have gotten so many civilian factories. It was my mistake, because I have no stuff left now. But sorry. But well, that's why we made this burst industry. Oh yeah, we also actually annexed Finland, I think. When did we annex Finland? We got recapped. Let's get... Oh, France joined the Allies. The Anschluss of Austria. Oh, France joined the Allies and Italy joined the Axis. There we go. Now Germany is going to intervene in the war against the French. The Germans, they just cut through the Maginot Line without any French opposition. This just indicates the strength of the French AI. It's basically non-existent. I don't want to join your faction. It would threaten my colonial possessions. So, yeah, it's looking quite dire for the French. Germans pushed into France. Yugoslavia is having big problems as well. Hungary got their territories there. The Czech are basically staying on their own, surrounded by fascists. I think our next goal will be Poland. Well, sadly these nations, they didn't join factions, so yeah. Let's see, we have plenty of artillery, so I'll utilize this. I want to get really strong. Yeah, I'm like the experience, goddammit. The experience is a huge problem, how you see. Oh, we have 20 garrison troops, fortress. That's fine. The Brits have thrown the gauntlet. They disavow appeasement. I mean, they are in war right now. So, well, apparently, what the hell just happened with the occupation of Yugoslavia? Hungary, you alright? Well, okay. I cannot... Hungary just got, for a weird reason, to occupy all of Yugoslavia. Well, they're gonna like it. Hungary is quite hungry right now. In France, yeah, being cut between a French and Italian offensive, the Germans just pushing and pushing and pushing. So, yeah, it will be quite bad. For a dark day for the French. Really dark day for the French. And the German troops are pushing into power station. I'm gonna take a break here, so thank you all for watching me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time. Goodbye.